PTV, Telebisyon ng Bayan.
Chaklam. Yun ang palagi niya sinasabi sa akin. Kasi yun din po yung madalas na sinasabi nung few minutes na nagkakausap kami with Secretary.
Ano sabi mo ngayon?
And then, hindi po ako nagsalita. Ang sabi niya ho sa akin, Sir, magkano ba kailangan? 50 million? 100 million? Hindi po ako nagsasalita dahil hindi ko naman ho duty. Dahil kung Pogo license po yung kailangan niya, eh, hindi po ako wala po akong karapatan na magbigay nun. And then, pumasok po siya doon sa sa meeting place. Biglang sinabi niya na lang po sa akin, mag-usap tayo sa City of Dreams. So yun po yung reason kaya po na-invite po ako.
Anong oras siya sinabi mag-meeting kayo?
Immediately, Your Honor, nung after the meeting, siguro po
What time was that?
Before 6 p.m., Your Honor.
Before 6 p.m.?
Before 6 p.m.
So you went to the City of Dreams on the same day?
Umuwi ho muna ako.
Oh,
And
umuwi
then,
ka
on
muna?
the same day, Your Honor, dumating po ako doon.
Saan ka nakatira?
Sa Quezon City po, Your Honor.
So from the fort, bumalik ka and fought the traffic and went to your home and then you went to the City of Dreams at what time?
Mga 9 or 10 po.
How long did it take you from the fort to get back to your home and what time did you leave your home?
I think, Your Honor, immediately po umalis ho ako. Before, kasi nga ho, si Secretary Aguila.
Yeah, and that's not what I'm asking you. 5:15 umalis ka.
Opo.
Ano oras na dumating sa bahay niyo?
Maaga po, Your Honor, siguro po mga before 7.
Before 7?
Opo.
So it took you about an hour and a half.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then, when did you go to Field of Dreams?
Naligo lang po ako, nagpalit po ako ng damit, then dumiretso na po ako sa City of Dreams.
To fight all the traffic to go to the City of Dreams. And you went there at 9 o'clock.
Actually, Your Honor, ang sa akin nga po is first time ko po sa City of Dreams. Kaya po ako pumunta ron. Gusto ko talagang makatulong doon sa plight ng mga arrested Chinese dahil ang Chinese embassy po nagrereklamo na. Doon po sa plight nila kasi this is the biggest arrest po ng Bureau.
Alright, I understand that. Now, 9 o'clock you went there. And then, what happened?
Maaga po akong dumating doon, mga 9 or 9:30. And then, sinabihan ko na po si Attorney Robles. Ang sabi ko po kay Attorney Robles...
Kasama mo si Attorney Robles o tinawagan mo siya?
Tinawagan ko po muna siya.
Tinawagan mo siya? At what time was that?
Before po ako magpunta. Siguro po mga 7
What time is hours, minute? At what time?
Mga 7 o'clock din po siguro yun, Your Honor.
7 o'clock. So nasa bahay ka pa?
Yes, Your Honor.
O sige, ano sa'yo? Magkita tayo sa City of Dreams?
Doon ko na po sinabi na samahan mo ako dahil gusto kong malaman anong nangyayari dito. Dahil privy po ako doon sa nangyari sa meeting.
Alright.
And ang sabi ko dito is, bakit ganito ang sistema? So yun po yung purpose ko. Kasi hindi ko kilala si Chaklam. First time ko po siyang namit. Ay si Wally naman, hindi ko siya nakakausap until nung meeting na yun po. So,
And what time did you get there? And what time did Mr. Robles get there?
halos sabay po siguro kami, mga around before 10 po, Your Honor.
Before 10. Kanina 9 o'clock. Ngayon 10 o'clock na.
Mga around mga between 9 to 10, Your Honor.
Between 9 and 10?
Yes, Your Honor.
Saan kayo nakita ron?
Nagstay po kami doon sa Edwin's Gastro Bar.
Did anybody meet you there? Oy, hello, dito muna tayo sa Castro Bar. Kakain tayo.
Nauna po kami dumating, Your Honor.
Nauna kayo dumating. Ano ba sabi sa iyo ni Juan, ni Sombrero, saan kayo makikita?
Ang sabi ho na, magkita kami sa City of Dreams, so hindi nga po namin alam kung saan kami pupunta.
O paano niya nalaman nandun na siya?
Tinatawagan po niya ako. Kung nasa
Tuwi-tuwi na, tinatawagan ka?
Opo.
Ilang beses ka tinawagan between 7 and 10 o'clock?
Siguro a couple of times po.
A couple of times. Ano sabi niya sa una?
Kung nandun na daw po ako.
Sabi mo?
Sabi ko, nandun na ako. Kasama ko po si Attorney.
And then the second time, he called you again?
Yes, Your Honor.
What time?
Ano po yung communication I think tinawagan niya rin ako nung sabi niya may mga nilalakad daw
Within
siya.
10 minutes, within 15 minutes, after your first call?
Siguro, Your Honor, mga in 15 or 20 minutes, Your Honor.
20 minutes, so mga 10:20 na.
Yes, Your Honor.
10 o'clock ako na tinawagan.
Yes, Your Honor.
10:20, dumating kayo 10 o'clock. 10:20, 10 o'clock, tumawag ka
Around
doon.
that time, Your Honor.
Ikaw ba tumawag o siya tumawag?
Siya po yung tumatawag, Your Honor.
O sige, nandun na kayo. 10:20, nasa gastrobar kayo.
Opo.
Alright? And then what happened?
Eto na nga, nung nauna ho kami dalawa ron, nag-uusap-usap muna kami ni na attorney. Kami dalawa lang po, ni Attorney Robles. Then, eto na ho. Nung una ho yata, if I remember it right, dumating muna si Wally. Wala pa ho siyang dalang bag. Tapos bigla
What time did he arrive?
I think, Your Honor, before 11 p.m.
What is before 11? Quarter to 11?
I think, Your Honor, between 10 to 11, Your Honor. Between 10 to 11.
Between 10, you were making calls 10. Then he called you again 20 minutes later. What time after 10:20 did he arrive?
Your Honor, okay, if I made the call between 10 to 10:30, mga 10:45, Your Honor.
10:45.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright, so 10:45, he arrived. And what happened then?
So, pagdating niya ho ron, umalis, nakipag-usap muna sandali po siya sa amin, and then bigla po siyang umalis. And then, I think mga bandang 11:30 or 11:45, bumalik po siya. May dala na po siyang dalawang bags.
What time was that?
Mga 11:30 to 11:45 po.
11:30 to 11:45.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then,
he
brought 2 bags.
Yes, Your Honor.
Paper bag? Plastic bag?
It's a paper bags, Your Honor.
Paper bag? Shopping bag?
There is a name, it is shopping bag, Your Honor.
Anong pangalan?
May mark po doon sa bag and it's colored cream, Your Honor.
And then what did he tell you?
Actually, Your Honor, we were not paying attention doon sa bags kasi po yung ginagawa po namin is mag-usap kami doon sa problema nung sa illegal Chinese. At saka, Your Honor, meron na po akong mga investigation na ginagawa. Kasi ho, si Jack lang ho, based doon sa mga information na nare-receive ko, hindi po siya ordinary na illegal gambling operator. He is one
Stick
of the biggest
to the facts. You were there. Where were you? In the house?
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you call the name? What's the name?
Gastro restaurant, Your Honor.
Gastro restaurant.
Yes, Your Honor.
And he came in with 2 bags.
Yes, Your Honor.
Malaki yung bag.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, ano sabi niya sa'yo?
Nilagay lang po niya doon po yung bags. And
Sa
then,
tabi mo o sa tabi niya?
Sa tabi niya po.
Left and right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sa kaliwa, sa kanan.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay? And then what happened?
And then, nung nag-uusap-usap na ho kami, I think natanong ko sa kanya, para saan ba yan? And then,
Finally, tinanong mo, para saan yan?
ang pagkakaano ho niya,
Ano muna ang pinag-usapan nyo bago mo tinanong para ano yan?
kasi ang sa akin po, hindi ako interesado kung ano man yung ano po niya. Kasi nga ang sa akin ho rito is nag-investigate ako.
Yun na nga, nag-i-investigate ka, tapos yung kausap mo, naandun ka, inopera si Secretary of Justice, na Maguinino, tapos biglang dumating ka doon, nagpunta ka on your own volition, mag-usap tayo, pwede lang Magnino, kailangan natin Magnino, sumakay ka doon, pumunta ka ngayon doon sa hotel. Pagdating doon sa hotel, nandun ka nag-aabang, dumating ng 2 bag, sige ka lang kwento, tapos finally, tinanong mo, para saan ba yung bag na yan?
Your Honor,
You're a lawyer.
ano po kasi, Your Honor, marami po mga kinikwento po si Wally Sombero
No,
na...
I'm not interested in kinukwento.
Opo.
Basta ang kwento mo, 10:20, tinawagan ka, 10 o'clock, 10:20, tapos dumating sa 10:45, umalis siya, 11:30. Anong pinag-usapan niyo between 10:20, between 11:45 and anong dumating siya, which is about 10:45?
Then, ang sinasabi ho niya, kailangan ni Jack Lam ng POGO license. Tapos sinasabi rin po niya na baka po...
But you know that already, right?
Paulit-ulit po na sinasabi po ni...
Alam mo na yan, di ba? Tinabi niya na yun eh.
Oo,
Alam mo na marami silang illegal Chinese, correct?
Yung po yung palagi niyang sinasabi.
Oo nga, kaya nga, di pa ulit-ulit. Di ka ba nasuya? Paulit-ulit ka naman eh.
Oo.
Oh.
And then, after that nga ho, nung nagsarado na po yung yung Edwin Gastro Restaurant.
Anong oras yun?
Mga pasado alas 12 na po.
Alas 12. Pero kailan mo tinanong? Ano ba yung bag na dala mo?
Kasi hindi ko alam na, nung may dala po siya, yun lang ho yung tinanong ko.
Para saan yung bag na yan? Tanong mo eh.
Hindi niya po sinasagot. Ang sinasabi niya is, yung palagi niya sinasabi kay Secretary Aguirre nung meeting na yun, kailangan daw po ng POGO license, baka naman po pwede tulungan natin si Jack Lam kasi nakadetain po.
Palagi niya sinasabi o minsan lang sinabi kay Secretary Aguirre? Ang dinig ko, ang understanding ko, Secretary Aguirre, minsan niya lang sinabi yung 3 proposals niya, di ba? O paulit-ulit ba yun?
Yung pong nandun pa kami sa room na within the hearing distance noong lahat ng meeting namin, minsan. But on our way from the private room to the elevator, paulit-ulit pong sinabi sa akin.
Mga ilang beses po? Sige na po.
Siguro mga 2, 3.
Dalawa, pagbigyan nyo na kami. Ayusin ho namin yan.
Ganun po. Ganun.
Ganun din po yung sinasabi sa amin. Your Honor.
Tapos?
And then, nung nagsarado na nga po yung Edwin Castro, lumipat ho kami doon ho sa...
Dala-dala yung bag.
Siya po ang nagdadala ng bag, Your Honor.
Tumayo ka nga, Mr. Robles. Paano hawak yung bag? So may tangkay. Ganyan na hawak.
Yes, Your Honor.
O hindi ba nakakaya, mga opisyal kayo ng commissioner kayo ng immigration, may kasama kayo na nagdadala ng Chinese na illegal, maglalakad kayo doon, may 2 bag na kasama?
Ayun nga, sinusunod niyo po sa amin yung bag, Your Honor. We never touch the bag during those...
Hindi ka mo, lumipat kayo, nagsara na.
Oh.
Lumipat kayo, sumunod na naman kayo.
Hindi, kami po yung naglakad, Your Honor. Papunta po kami doon sa isang restaurant. And then sumunod po si Wally, dala-dala niya po yung 2 bags.
Sumusunod sa inyo?
Yes, Your Honor.
Saan kayo nagpunta ulit?
Isang restaurant po doon sa may
Anong pangalan ng restaurant?
Nakalimutan ko na po, Your Honor.
Oo. Tapos, umupo kayo.
Umupo ho kami doon.
Tapos, kumuha kayo ng order.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oo. Tapos,
Your Honor, again, usap-usap na naman ho kami, Your Honor, tungkol doon sa kanyang mga advocacy, tungkol po doon sa kailangan tulungan si Jack Lam. So, marami po siyang sinasabi. And then, napansin ho namin, in between, alis ho siya ng alis. Hindi nga.
Iniiwan yung bag.
Yun na nga ho ang problema. Iniiwan yung bag sa amin.
Oo.
Hindi naman namin pwedeng iwanan po yun kasi umaalis siya. Tapos, there was even a time, Your Honor, na wala po siya ng 2 hours. Tapos, Your Honor, nung after that 1.5 or 2 hours, bigla na lang siyang bumalik. May dala
Anong
na
oras
siya-
yun?
Mga around past 5 in the morning na po, Your Honor.
Past 5 in the morning. Ang tagal nyo ron ah.
Ay, Your Honor,
Alas 10 hanggang past 5 in the morning.
iniiwanan niya po kami madalas, Your Honor. Iniiwanan po niya kami ng madalas. Tapos pagdarating doon, kakausapin niya kami. Tapos, Your Honor, nung dumating na po yan, kasi pagod na ho kami, Your Honor.
Pagod kayo?
Tinatawagan ko po kay Wally, uuwi na kami, Your Honor. Sabi ko sa kanya. And then, in fact, nung dumating po yung...
How many times did he go back and forth from that second restaurant that you went to?
Madami, Your Honor. I think at least 3 times, Your Honor, umaalis po siya. At least 3 times iniiwan niya po kami.
Hindi kayo napapaalam na alis na kami.
Nagpapaalam na po kami sa kanya, Your Honor.
Oh.
Kaso nasa amin yung 2 bag.
Oh.
Yung pinakamatagal po na pag-alis niya sa amin, pagbalik niya, mga bandang alas 5, may 2 ng 3 bags. Kasama niya yung assistants.
Naging 3 bag na.
May dala-dala ng 3.
3 na ang dala.
And then,
In addition to the 2.
yes, Your Honor.
So 2, bumalik siya, 3 na ang dala.
Yes, Your Honor. Immediately nga nung dumating yung 3 bags, tumayo na kami.
Paano tinayo nyo?
Ang sabi namin, uuwi na kami.
Oh, tapos?
And then,
Natakot kayo sa bag, kaya kayo uwi.
Hindi ho. Ang sabi
It took you a long time before you dumating yung 3 bag, tatayo na kayo. 5 na yung bag.
Pagod na, nire-refuse namin, Your Honor. Yung sabi namin, wag na natin kung ano man yan, hindi na namin kailangan yan. Yan po yung sinasabi namin. And then, si Wally po ang nagsasabi.
Hindi na namin kailangan yan.
Hindi namin kailangan yan.
Bakit? Sinabi niya ba may pera yung bag?
Kasi nga ho, nasa-sense namin.
Answer my question. When did he tell you may lamang pera yung bag?
Your Honor, sinasabi niya rito na meron dito. Pero hindi namin inahawak.
When did he tell you meron dito?
Maski po nung ano.
When did he tell you meron dito? What time?
Your Honor, nung pong nasa Edwin Castro.
Nandun ba kayo sa gastro? Anong oras yun?
Nung po mga between 10:30 to 11. And
Lumabas kayo kamo after 12 na, di ba?
yes, Your Honor.
So, sinabi niya meron dito. Ano sabi niya?
Your Honor, we were not paying attention because hindi namin tinitingnan yung bag, Your Honor.
Pero you were not paying attention. I don't want to, I'm trying to let you explain yourself. Pero, di ba nakakapagtaka? You're a lawyer. You're a commissioner of immigration. You just went with your Secretary of Justice And he made the same offer practically na kailangan Ninong. Tapos sinasabi sa'yo, Ninong, are you dense?
No,
Hindi ka ba nakakahalata na may dala ng pera? Sinabi sa'yo, meron dito. Sinundan niya kayo. Dala-dala niya yung bag. Nagpunta kayo doon sa kabilang restaurant. Tapos alas 5 na. Ano? Nung meron kayo may dala dito, ano sabi mo?
Nagtatanong nga po ako sa kanya. And then, if I remember it right, sinabi po niya sa akin, di kinuha ko lang ito sa mga casino operators.
Oh.
Kasi ang iniisip ko nga po sa...
Bakit? Tinanong mo kung saan galing yung pera?
Sinabi niya, kanino ba galing yan? Di siya nagsabi mismo, hindi kinuha ko lang ito sa mga casino operators.
Ba't mo tinanong kanino galing yan? Hindi mo tinanong kung para saan yan?
Hindi ko tinatanong kasi ang sa akin po, Your Honor, ang tinatanong ko nga ho rito is ano ang purpose nitong si Wally? Bakit ganito po yung sistema?
Kanino mo tinanong yan? Anong purpose ni Wally?
Nasa isip ko, Your Honor.
So that is not your testimony. That is what is inside your mind. You were having a conversation with somebody na nilalakad yung mga Chinese na illegal at nagdala ng bag, tapos tinagdagan pa ng bag sa kabilang restaurant. Hindi mo tinanong para saan yan?
Halo-halo
Alam mo
po.
na, di ba? Meron tayo dyan.
Your Honor,
Mr. Chairman,
Oh.
just one quick question. Sabi niyo kanina, 2 oras kayong naghintay dahil umalis siya. Ba't kayo naghintay ng 2 oras? Ano hinihintay ninyo? Ba't di kayo umalis? Ba't kayo naghihintay ng 2 oras, wala siya? Ba't di kayo umalis?
actually, nagpapaalam na kami sa kanya.
Ba't ka magpapaalam sa kanya? Wala nga siya ng 2 oras eh.
Kasi naiwan ho yung man po, Your Honor. Iniwan niya sa amin yung 2 bags.
So, iniwan sa inyo yung bag ng 2 oras, kaya hindi kayo makaalis?
Your Honor, kasi sinasabi ho...
Tapos, ba't di kayo... Mahirap paniwalaan,
Yeah, and I understand po, Your Honor.
attorney,
Pero,
na
wala
2 oras siyang umalis, naghihintay kayo doon ng 2 oras, nagkakamot kayo ng kung ano-ano, nagbibilang kayo ng butiki sa ano, tapos hinihintay niyo siyang bumalik
Your Honor, ano kasi
ng madaling araw.
ano kasi si Jack Lam, Your Honor, na iniimbestigahan ko na po yan. Your
Sinabi ba niya bakit sila umalis?
meron daw po siyang kakausapin. Actually, Your Honor, matagal ko nang iniimbestigahan niya si Jack Lam. Hinihintay ko po, Your Honor.
With your permission. Ang sabi niya, meron tayo dyan. Alam mo ng pera yan?
May idea na po ako, Your Honor.
May idea. Alam mo, hindi.
Your Honor, hawak po niya eh. Sinabi niya sa akin
Do
na...
not insult the intelligence of this Senate.
Sinabi po niya, Your Honor, na meron ditong 20 million.
Meron siya, maunti-unti. You're killing us by unti-unti. Sinabi niya, mayroon ditong 20 million doon sa 2 bag, correct?
Yes, Your Honor. Sinabi niya po yun, Your Honor.
Tapos, luwas kayo. Pagpunta niya doon sa kabila, naging 3 bag.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Presumably, alam mo na, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, 3
Yes, Your
bag.
Honor. Yes, Your Honor. I have the idea, Your Honor, but I never touched the bag, Your Honor, because ang tinitingnan ko po talaga rito, Your Honor, is nandun din po si Jack Lam. Yun po yung hinihintay ko na opportunity. Na nandun si Jack Lam. Kasi nung nag-meeting po sila nila...
Bakit doon kayo hinihintay si Jack Lam?
Your Honor, ang sinasabi po ni Wally, sinaram lang niya ito sa mga casino operators. Ngayon, doon po sa...
Tinanong mo, para saan yan? Tinanong mo.
Yes, Your Honor. Ang sinasabi po niya is kailangan ng POGO license.
Anong ginagawa ni Secretary, Commissioner Robles at that time? Do you
Sir,
confirm everything that he said?
Partly,
Do
I
you
do not.
confirm everything that he said? It's a very simple question.
On some matters, I have no personal knowledge because most of the time, nung nag-uusap po sila, Mr. Chair, tumatayo-tayo po ako. I would like to tell my story, starting from the time that he contacted me.
No, tinatanong lang kita. You can tell your story later on.
Okay.
Your partner is telling you his story. And he's saying magkasama kayo, correct?
Yes,
You
Mr.
were in the
Chair.
same restaurant, correct?
Yes, Mr.
Nakita
Chair.
mo pumasok yung 2 bag, correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Sabi niya, tinanong niyo, para saan yan? Di ba?
I haven't heard that, Mr. Chair.
He did not hear that.
Yes.
When did you know that he had money?
It was only during the time that we are about to leave the City of Dreams that I learned that Wally Sopero was offering that money.
Hindi mo narinig sinabi 20 milyon.
Wala po, hindi ko po narinig yun.
Nung nagdala siya ng 3 bag, hindi ka nagtanong. Ang dami mong bag ah.
There was a time po na tinanong ko para sa bayan. I was the one who asked that
Oh,
question.
ano sinabi niya?
Sabi po, hawakan nyo lang sir yan. And umaalis-alis po si Sumbero. Tapos hawakan nyo lang yan. I didn't
You're
bother.
a commissioner of immigration. Sabihin siya, hawakan nyo lang yan.
Opo, that's what happened,
And
Mr.
you're
Chair.
trying to make us believe na tumayo kayo, nagpunta kayo doon, kayo ang lumapit sa City of Dreams, nagpunta kayo doon, he was dictating to you, saan kayo magkikita, nakita kayo doon, dumating siya, kahit hindi niya dictate, nagpunta kayo doon, naghintay kayo, dumating yung 2 bag, lumabas kayo, sinundan niya kayo, tapos pagdating doon sa second restaurant, nagkaroon ng 3 bag. Were you not negotiating?
Mr. Chair, wala po kasi akong idea what had transpired before that meeting. Before, if you will just allow me to explain. Wala po akong alam dun sa what had transpired prior to the meeting with COD nung pumunta po ako. Attorney Argusino contacted me, called me up, and he was requesting for my presence. Sabi ko, bakit, sino ba yung ka-meeting mo? Sabi niya si Mr. Sumbero. Sabi ko, sino yon? And niremind niya ako, he was the one who conducted that lecture in Bureau of Immigration. Sabi ko, baka pwedeng ikaw na lang ang makipag-usap. Total, mas...
You know, we have the tape here.
Yes.
Alright?
Opo.
You know, just from your statements, you're in deep trouble already, so you may as well cooperate. There are 2 bags. Sabi mo kanina, 20 million, right?
Siya po ang nagsabi, si Mr. Wallace.
Oh, so you took his word for it, 20 million. 1 plus 1 is 10 million isa, 10 million isa, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you agree that, you said, it's in your mind, in your idea, right? Nang pumunta kayo sa kabila, 3 bag. So 10, 30. Correct?
Your Honor,
Correct, yes or no?
Yes, Your Honor.
So 50 million.
That's what he was saying,
And
Your
you
Honor.
spent from 10 o'clock, you left your home, you went at home to your house, 7 o'clock, niliwanan mo sila, tapos bumalik ka, 10 o'clock, that's 3 hours, and then you left. What time did you leave? What time did you leave?
Around 5 to 6.
Between 5
Mr.
and
Chair.
6.
Yes po.
So, that's about 8 hours. 8 oras kayo, 2 commissioner ng bansa ng Republika ng Pilipinas, sumusunod sa isang tao na nagdadala ng illegal Chinese, na nag-o-offer na sa inyo, sinasabi niya para saan yan, bigay ito ng mga casino operator, hindi pa kayo nagtataka hanggang makunan kayo. We have the tape.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I understand.
You understand what?
Mr. Chair,
What do you understand?
I understand that there was a tape na nahuli kami na nandoon sa nakuhanan ng picture. But I would just like to
Inuwi niyo yung
explain.
pera, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair, but it was consolidated at
Ilan
that
ang
time.
inuwi mo?
20, Mr. Chair.
Ilan ang inuwi mo?
28, Your Honor.
28.
Yes,
Saan napunta yung 2 million?
Kinuha po ni Wally. Sumbero.
Kinuha ni Wally,
Yes,
2
Your
million.
Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Oh. And then, umuwi na kayo.
Yes, Your Honor.
Tinago niyo yung pera sa bahay.
As evidence, Your Honor.
Ah, tinago niyo yung pera sa bahay. Yes or no?
I brought the money in my house, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yes, Your
All right. How long did the money stay there?
The money stayed with me, Your Honor.
How long?
Since we brought it out, Your
I
Honor.
have a timeline. So do not lie to me.
Matagal po, Your Honor.
Matagal.
Matagal.
All right. Tapos biglang pumutok. Sabi ni na pumutok na yung tape. Kailan nyo nalaman pumutok yung tape?
Mr. Chairman, before we go to that, can I just manifest very, very quickly,
Go ahead.
Mr.
Go ahead.
Chairman?
Go ahead.
During the meeting, establish, Mr. Chairman, na may pera yung bag. Establish. Establish then during the meeting, Mr. Chairman, na illegal yung mga Chinese workers. Illegal yung mga ginagawa. Establish po yun. And they continued with the meeting for so many hours, Mr. Chairman. Di ko alam kung tayo ba niloloko lang dito o talagang incompetent
Hindi
lang.
naman tayo katulad nila na pinapasyal lang tayo, hindi pa natin
I
alam.
just wanted to put that on record, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. And after that, you kept the money and you went to his committee, to the gentleman's committee, and you did not tell him that you had the money, correct?
Your Honor, I would like to apologize to Senator.
No, I'm asking you a question.
Yes,
Answer the question. Otherwise, I'll hold you in contempt. Umarap ka sa kanya, sinabi mo sa kanya, hindi mo sinabi na ang pera nasa iyo, na tumanggap na kayo ng pera. Correct?
I was investigating, yes, Your Honor.
Yes, okay. So patong-patong na yan, ha?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright. So when did you return the money?
On the 13th, Your Honor.
On the 13th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let me just check. 13th.
Mr. Chair, while you're checking, gusto ko lang ho itanong, nagpaalam mo ba kayo kay Secretary na makikipagkita kayo ulit kay Wally Sombero?
Mabilisan po, ma'am, yung invitation ni Mr. Sombero. So actually, ma'am, I was not expecting na magdadala siya doon. Kasi I was there nga po, pumunta po ako ron dahil ang gusto ko po sana makausap siya. Pero
Hindi niyo mo nakita yung na kailangan magtanong muna kayo kay Secretary Aguirre kung okay bang kausapin namin tong si Wally ulit?
Before pa po, ma'am, sinabi na po ni Secretary Aguirre kay Wally na basta wag lang makipag-usap kay Kalima. Kayo lang yung pwede kausapin ni Sombero. So, naintindihan ko na po na gusto ko rin pong malaman kung hanggang saan yung lalim ni Jack lang. Kaya po nag-uupo. Kaya po umuupo.
Yung premisa, alis kasi Secretary Aguirre. I just have to ask this. Secretary Aguirre, did these people ever report to you that they got 50 million at any time?
No, Mr. Chairman. It was only later.
Did they ask permission na pupunta sila doon?
No, Mr. Chairman.
Have you investigated them already?
We began the investigation through the National Bureau of Investigation.
So they're under
I
investigation.
talked to them, I talked to the commissioners, and I talked also to Mr.
So
Wally Sombero.
when was the first time, sir, that you found out na itong mga ito ay tumanggap ng 50 million or 48 million?
Well, before December 13, when they were calling us that they wanted to return or to give us, to surrender the money to us by way of safety.
So they have the money from December 13, go back November the 26th, all that time they held the money. Is that correct?
Yes, that's
That's the first time
according
we
to
heard
the
about it.
story.
Now, on December 10, Mr. Turco wrote in his column that two of you, ito ba, masakit pa sinabi, Argusino and Robles, fraternity brothers of the President, and Aguirre, allegedly extorted money from Lam through Sombrero in exchange for the release of 600 undocumented Chinese workers who are among those arrested. It is not coincidence, therefore, na nagpawala ng 800 Chinese. Is that correct? Nagtanggapan eh.
Your Honor, hindi po namin, yung pong pagbe-bail po ng mga Chinese has nothing to do kung ano po yung napag-usapan namin. Kasi nung pong November 28, nag-usap na ang Office of the Commissioner at saka with Secretary Aguirre that the reason why we would be granting bail is the lack of facilities. So wala pong kinalaman, Your Honor. Kami nga po, regarding doon sa money, hindi po namin alam, Your Honor.
Ano hindi nyo alam?
Hindi namin alam kung para saan yung pera. Kasi po, Your Honor, halo-halo po yung sinasabi niya. Sinasabi niya po na Pogo license, sinasabi niya po
On December 13, you filed a case against Mr. Lam. Is that correct?
corruption of public official, Your Honor.
Corruption of public officials.
Yes, Your Honor.
December 20, November 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, more than 2 weeks.
Your Honor, if I may, Your Honor, nagkaroon nga po ng subsequent development dahil nung December 8 po, Your Honor, nakipag-usap po sa akin na General Kalima.
Ano sinabi ni General Kalima?
Actually,
I'm going to this now.
Noon pa hong December 1, kinausap na ako ni General Kalima. Sinabi niya sa akin, alam ko yung nangyari. Alam ko na nasa akin yung recording. Ang sabi niya po sa akin. So, nagulat po ako, Your Honor, kung bakit.
So Kalima told you they had the recording of you, all right? And what did he tell you?
And then, nagulat po ako nung pagkakasabi niya. Sabi ko, bakit meron ka, General?
Can you bring your microphone closer to you because we want to make sure that we hear everything that you're
Yes,
saying.
Your Honor. Ang sabi ko, bakit meron ka? Anong kinalaman mo dito, General Kalima? Ay, alam ko na yung recording. At alam ko rin yung nangyari. Maski noong pang nasa City of Dreams, Your Honor. So, nagugulat ako, bakit ganoon? And then, December 2, Your Honor, ito po yung mga subsequent developments, Your Honor, na nangyari after November 27. December 2, pumunta naman po siya, si General Calima, kay Attorney Mike Robles. Ganun din po yung sinasabi.
Anong take mo doon sa sinasabi ni Calima? Nangihingi ba siya sa'yo?
Wala
Ng
po.
parte?
Ang intention ko po na nakikita,
Blackmail?
gusto raw po niya munang tumulong. Gusto po muna niyang tumulong, Your Honor. And then, on December 4, Your Honor,
When was that? What date was that?
December 4, Your Honor.
December 4 kasi nabiyahan ni Calima na
Hindi,
gano'n.
December 1, Your Honor.
Iba-iba yung 8 dates
Hindi,
mo eh.
Your Honor, December 1, pumunta po siya sa office ko. Sinabi nga po na meron siyang recording, alam niya yung nangyari, maski sa City of Dreams. December 2, Your Honor, pumunta po si General Calima sa office ni Attorney Robles. Ganun din po yung sinabi. And then, immediately, Your Honor, nung December 4, nakipag-usap pa po, inimbitahan kami ni General Calima doon sa kanyang opisina, doon sa kanyang sinasabi niya pong hideout. Ito po yung sa Motec. So, nung umatan po kami ni Attorney Mike Robles noong December 4, and then, ang ginawa po niya sa amin, tinawagan niya po si Wally Sumbero sa telephone. In-speakerphone niya po.
Si Calima.
Tinawagan niya po.
Sa harap mo.
Opo.
Yung speakerphone niya si...
Sombrero
Ano
po.
sabi ni Sombrero?
Nalaman ko na may communication yung dalawa.
Hindi ko kailangan yung naduma mo. Ano sinabi nila?
Ang pagkakasabi po is yun na nga po na nag-uusap po sila regarding dito po sa...
Sinabi mo na yung nag-uusap sila. Ano sinabi nila? You're a commissioner for God's sakes.
Your Honor, kinukumusta niya po si Wally Sumbero. Yun po yung purpose, Your Honor.
Kinakamusta si Wally
Yes,
Sombrero?
on speakerphone, Your Honor. And
Bakit
then,
tinatakot ka na alam niya?
actually, yun na po yung gusto niya mangyari sa amin. Pero sinasabi niya po, gusto niya makatulong. And then,
Hindi mo tinanong kung ba? Nung sinabi niya, alam ko, may TV kami. Alam ko, tumanggap kayo. Gusto ko makatulong. Anong ibig sabihin nun?
actually, Your Honor, nagiging consistent po siya doon sa aking investigation na ginagawa. Dahil,
And not after your investigation. Anong ibig sabihin nung gusto kong makatulong?
yun na nga, Your Honor.
Pagkatapos ka sabihan, may tape. Anong pahiwatig niya?
Wala po akong iniisip dyan kung hindi binablockmail po kami, Your Honor.
Let me ask you,
Mr. Chairman.
Calima, I just want to finish this para the others can ask a question. No? Kasi this is just one part of the investigation. Wala pa tayo dun sa illegal immigration, wala pa tayo sa labor, wala pa tayo sa taxation. This is just we just want to get this aside. Aabot tayo dyan. Alright? Now, General Calima, kung pinuntahan mo sila, do you deny that?
Yung pong sinasabi niya na kinausap ko si Wally Sumbero.
No.
Yes.
Pinuntahan mo sila para sabihin, I have something on you. May tape ako. Nakita ko kayo.
Yes, sir.
So, totoo yun.
Yes, sir.
Bakit mo sila pinuntahan ng gano'n?
That's part of our counterintelligence operation, sir, to find out kung sino ba yung mga involved dito sa na-report
careful.
na extortion. Yes, Your
We're
Honor.
no fools here.
Yes, Your Honor.
We're no fools here. You went to him and you said, it's part of our investigation na alam namin kayo.
Yes, Your Honor. Dahil if I can relate, Your Honor, yung
Yes, you can. Go ahead.
yung pangyayari po kung paano ko nalaman yung ginawa nilang extortion noon pong
Attorney Robles, will you please turn off your microphone?
noon pong November 30 ay nag-report sa akin si Wally. Sabi niya sa akin, sir, pwede niyo akong tawagan. And sabi niya meron siya i-report sa akin tungkol sa extortion activity. Meron daw i-set up ng entrapment. So sabi niya meron siyang kukunin na kwarto dito sa sa Hyatt, sa City of Dreams. At nakita na po kami doon and brief niya ako doon sa nangyari na unang bigayan ng 50 million. Wala po ako doon. I just nirelate lang niya sa akin kung ano nangyari. Na November, yung una po na bigayan ng 50 million was on November
Ano namin
27.
26 yun.
Hindi sir, inabot kasi sir ng hanggang madaling araw yun.
Kalate.
Yes, sir.
Continuing crime eh.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Alright? So, kailan ka sinabihan ni Wally Sombrero?
Yung buong kwento po ay nung binibrief niya na ako doon sa isang kwarto sa Hyatt Hotel.
Anong date?
I think November 30 po. November 30.
Mr. Chair,
November 30.
Opo po.
Sige, tuloy mo.
Mr. Chair,
Yeah.
on the date lang po, we just want to be very clear about it. You mentioned November 30. Sigurado ho ba kayo that was the very first time that Mr. Wally Sombrero told you about what's happening between him and these two former associate commissioners?
Noon pong November
Di ho ba may unang...
25, nung November 25 po, ako ay tinawagan ni...
So it's not, the first time was November 25, the day after the raid.
Opo.
Hindi yung November 30. Merong mas una, November 25.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Please
ma'am.
go ahead. Ano po exactly sinumbong sa inyo ni Mr. Wally Sombrero on November 25? And was it personal na sinumbong, via text, via phone call? Yun po. Dapat po malinaw ang
Yun pong nung November 25 po, that was a Friday, day after nung raid po, ay sinabihan ako ni Wally na meron daw mga taga-immigration na nag-aareglo tungkol dun sa huli. So, sinabihan ko siya na interesado ako na malaman names ng mga humihingi ng areglo na taga-bureau, gusto ko silang ma-entrap. Doon po nagsimula yung counterintelligence operations namin po. Dahil nga sa sinasabi niya, pero wala siyang sinasabi ng pangalan, meron lang daw mga nangihingi ng areglo po ng
yung
mga taga-bureau.
counterintelligence operations na sinasabi mo, immediately after receiving such info from Wally Sombrero, you decided to undertake what you call counterintelligence operations.
Yes,
Right after that,
yes,
right
Your
after
Honor.
your conversation or text, meron na ba kayong proof na nasa text dyan na may sinusumbong si Mr. Wally Sombrero?
Tinawag lang po niya, pero tinext ko siya nang sinabi ko sa kanya ay interesado ako na malaman names ng mga humihingi ng areglo na taga-bureau, gusto ko sila ma-entrap. Yun po yung sinabi ko po sa
So you decided
kanya.
right away to undertake what you call counterintelligence operations.
Opo, dahil yun naman po standard.
Humingi ho ba kayo ng clearance from your immediate superior, in this case, Commissioner Morente, about that counterintelligence operations?
Opo.
Kailan niyo po sinabi ito?
On the same day po na i-report sa akin.
Commissioner Morente, can you confirm that it was in fact with your clearance that Mr. Kalima conducted the so-called counterintelligence operations para hulihin yung mga alleged BI officials na gustong aregluhin yung kaso ng mga Chinese?
Yes, Your Honor. I confirm it, ma'am. I told him to validate the information, do the case build-up, and hopefully we can catch all of these unidentified Bureau of Immigration employees reportedly engaged in illegal activities.
Did it ever occur to either or both of you to also give the Secretary of Justice a heads up on that so-called counterintelligence operations? Yes or no?
No, ma'am, because wala pa naman nung kaming identified na mga tao. And yung sa amin naman is we will have to validate and find out sino yung mga involved. So it was still the start, and on my judgment call, I did not find it necessary to inform the Secretary
Not
of
yet.
Justice. Yes, ma'am.
General Kalima, when exactly did you learn that those so-called BI officials na humihingi ng areglo are actually in the persons of these two former BI commissioners, associate commissioners?
Noon na pong November 30.
Saka mo yun nalaman.
Opo, opo. Nung brief na ako ni Wally tungkol sa yung buong kwento na po.
And did you ever communicate to the Secretary of Justice about the matter, about the report, the information coming from Wally Sombrero about the attempts na makipag-areglo?
Hindi po, dahil po under ako ni Jar Morente, so si Jar Morente lang po ang binibigyan ko po ng updates dun sa operation
Between
po
November
namin.
25 to November 30? Wala po kayong communication whatsoever?
With Secretary Aguirre po.
Secretary
Wala
of
po.
Justice?
Wala po because I am under General Morente po, hindi ako directly under
So wala
the
pa
Secretary
yung
of
point
Justice.
na yon?
Wala po.
na makikipag-deal lang kayo kanino?
Again, ma'am, can I makikipag-deal kanino po?
Yung isusumbong nyo po yung so-called attempt na makipag-areglo.
Wala pa ho. Ang binibigyan ko lang po ng feedback ang aming commissioner po ng immigration.
Si Commissioner.
Yes,
After November 30, kasi I get it from you, na November 30 lang na laman na the ones involved were actually these two former BI associate commissioners. Did it occur to you na this time around, kayo po, I'm also directing this question to Commissioner Morente. I suppose nung nalaman nyo na itong dalawang ito ang involved, sinumbong nyo rin po kay Commissioner Morente, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Did you report that to Commissioner Morente?
Nung November 30 po, I already informed him. Tapos nung December
You called him
1,
or did you write a report?
most of my reporting, Your Honor, was through cell phone, Your Honor.
Kinda informal, isn't it? Especially since you're creating a case.
Well, Your Honor, iba kasi itong sitwasyon na ito dahil ang involved po dito ay ang number 2 and number 3 man po namin.
It doesn't matter. You still have to make a report. You still have to build a case.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because if you have a paper report, you have a paper trail, dapat mabigay mo kay Mr. Morente, pero kay papel, later on, you're protected. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a professional intelligence official?
Yes, Your Honor.
You did not report when you got that, did it not bother you? Did it not bother you that, it bothers me that Wally Sombrero, and you're very familiar, you call him Wally. How long have you known this Wally Sombrero?
Hindi ko naman po siya nakasabay, hindi ko po siya naging under, hindi ko pa siya naging tao.
Hindi ko tinatanong kung under o tao.
Hindi po, kasi yung
How
tinatanong
long
ko,
have you known him?
naririnig ko lang po yung pangalan niya when I was still in the
And he can
service.
call
Your
you
Honor.
just like that?
Kasi mas,
Do not lie to us.
I'm not lying, Your Honor.
You are.
I'm not-
Because you're telling me, Wally, tumawag sa'yo, you take it hook, line, and sinker. And I don't blame you. Pag somebody tells me, itong involved, hanapin ko, but you call him Wally here. Dati na kayo nag-uusap. Is that correct?
he only, na-meet ko lang po siya ng personal nung siya ay pumunta sa amin sa Bureau of Immigration to brief us on the dynamics ng online gaming. This was after he was presenting to the DOJ. He told us it's about mga 4 na araw on separate days na nag-briefing na po siya sa DOJ.
When was that?
I think it was around September, Your Honor. And he went to us in the immigration
So
ng
this
October
guy
5.
who keeps looking for a ninong, na-meet mo siya, nag-brief kayo, and after that, you had no more call meetings with him. You know, I cannot believe that the Department of Immigration, Department of Justice or Immigration doesn't know this fellow. So do not try to pass a sell of goods. Alam niyo, nagpapasok ng maraming Chinese yan. Abi, anong klaseng intelligence officer ka kung ngayon mo lang makikilala yan ang trabaho niya si Wally Sombrero?
Your Honor, yung mga subjects, sina Jack Lam and all the others, these are the targets of our operation, Your Honor.
And
Pero itong
si Jack Lam?
hindi po. Ito po yung mga...
Operation. So ang kanyang representante ay si Wally Sombrero. Siya ang tigatahi ng mga ninong.
Your Honor, ang pagkakilala namin kay Wally Sombrero nung nagpresensya sa Bureau of Immigration, he introduced himself to us as the president of AXPA or Asian Service Providers.
And is he is he a consultant of the Department of the Bureau of Immigration?
No, Your Honor,
And what is his authority to give you all these briefings then?
sumulat lang po siya sa amin at sinasabi nga niya na he has already briefed.
Nagbi-briefing yung taong yan, hindi nyo bina-background check kung sino yung taong yan, nagbi-briefing sa inyo sa immigration.
Sir, minsan lang po siya, Your Honor, pumunta sa Bureau of Immigration.
But he briefed according to him 4 times.
Sa akin po, I just met him once. Doon lang po sa conference
When
room
was that?
lang. I think sometime October, Your Honor.
October.
Yes, sir.
And yet he was able to brief your people 4 times.
I'm not aware of the other briefings.
That's what he's saying.
Yung
By
apat,
the way, You're classmates in the academy, aren't you?
We are, Your Honor.
So, you appointed him as your intelligence officer because he is your mista.
Not only that, Your Honor, because I knew his background, his competence.
No, I just asked him.
Yes,
He's your mista.
He is, sir.
All right. And because of that, you have confidence in your mista.
I have, sir.
Right.
Yes, Your Honor.
And he just calls you. That's why there is a form of informality. He doesn't write you letters na, uy, may intelligence dito. Matataas raw ito mga tao ito. Di ba dapat susulat natin yon?
At the start, Your Honor, merong mga reports binigay sa akin si...
Alright, okay. Now, nawalan kayo, naghuli kayo ng 1,326 people, more or less. Nawawalan kayo, according to your Secretary of Justice, 800. Do you get any formal reports na ito'y nawawala? Do you, yes or no?
We do not have formal reports.
My gosh, what kind of a department are you running?
Can I explain, Your Honor?
No, I'm asking the question. I'll let you explain at the proper time. 1,300, 800 escaped. There is no formal report. He is your counterintelligence man. Did you make a report, sir? Mr. Kalima?
Sir, yung nag-operate po ay yung Fugitive Search Unit and they submitted their post-operation report.
And did you not submit it to your superior officer?
It was submitted, Your Honor, but I just like to make a clarification. Yung sinasabi po ng ating Secretary of Justice na nakatakas na 800, hindi po ito yung mga nahuli. Ito po yung mga, nung nag-operate, Secretary Aguirre was expecting in fact from 2,000 to 4,000 foreigners na mahuhuli. Pero yung actual operation po, ang nahuli lang namin ay 1,316.
Being a very good intelligence officer, I'm trying to probe you on your credibility. You know that 1,300 plus another 2,000, that's 3,300. And we just sit around in our offices, hunky-dory. These people are coming to our office, to our country, not paying taxes, taking the jobs that belong to Filipinos, and you'd never made a raid?
Kaya nga po sila na-raid and before that, mayroon na rin po kami mga nahuli na 144 po doon sa Clark.
And who conducted the raid? Who initiated the raid?
Yung unang operation po, yung...
No, I'm talking about the first 1,300.
Yung 1,300 po, this was a DOJ-directed operation po.
DOJ, it did not come from you. It came directly from the Secretary of Justice because how did you initiate that raid, Mr. Secretary?
Mr. Chairman, we are in receipt of anonymous letter sometime in September reporting to us the various illegals in the Fontana Leisure Park. On the basis of that, I decided that to issue a department order and inviting the two commissioners, General Morente, to plan about 3 days before the raid. And that's how it started. That was around November 21, and we raided it in November 24.
Based on that information, you directed Commissioner Morente na mag-conduct ng raid.
That's right, Mr. Chairman.
And immediately thereafter, your intelligence officer here says she got information that there are two na nag-aareglo.
Information...
Were you aware of that?
Information kept coming by way of text that some people are making or arranging...
Overtures to fix it.
As a matter of fact, some are already escaping. And yung 800 people that escaped is only by calculation because before the raid started, we were expecting from 3,000 to 4,000 people to be detained or caught by this raid.
Now, would you say that when you took over, yung Fontana matagal na nag-ooperate yan, di ba?
Yes, Your
Would it
Honor.
be fair to say that they've been bringing these Chinese over right under our noses and nothing was happening?
Well, I think so, yes, Your Honor.
And you did
because,
say that it has been going on for the last 10 years.
most probably, Your Honor, although...
And they have operations in Lawag, they have operations in Clark.
But as late...
And I'm shocked they even used Subic as they were getting employees from Subic allegedly.
Yes, Your Honor. As a matter of fact, when I helped Secretary Tugati as Vice President for Legal Affairs of Clark Development, Fontana is there operating. And
no raid was conducted by immigration at that time.
because they thought that even the Clark Development thought that they are doing that legally because they are duly authorized by CESA or the First Cagayan.
By CESA.
But, through First Cagayan.
But CESA is only good for up to its territorial jurisdiction, is it not?
That's correct. That's why
You cannot extend the jurisdiction because it's conferred by law.
that's correct, Mr. Chairman.
And you
That,
cannot put online gaming in another territory. Is that correct?
It should be the case, Mr. Chairman.
And therefore,
Mr.
Commission on
Chairman.
Immigration of the last 10 years, and even beyond perhaps, should have conducted raids on these people.
That's right, Mr. Chairman. That's why from the statement of General Sombero, he told me that matagal na niyang walang nag-aalaga kay Jack Lam.
That is why I'm trying to lay the premises, and I apologize to my colleagues because gusto natin makita muna yung buong picture. Now, having said that, nagtataka lang ako, kung si General Calima, kinausap ka at sinasabi mo, again, either you're too dense or you're just trying to hide your guilt, Mr. Argusino, kinakausap ka, may pinapahiwatig sa iyo, natutulungan ka niya. Correct? That's what you said. Matutulungan kita. Mayroon akong tape. Matutulungan kita.
Yun po yung sinabi niya sa akin.
Okay. Ano sabi mo? Ano sagot mo doon, Mr. Calima?
Your Honor, this was already part yung mayroon tayong tinatawag na tradecraft sa intelligence po, Your Honor. I was trying to get information from them and ang nakita ko na pamaraan ng kung paano kumakuha ng information sa kanila is to get into the comfort zone. Kaya nga ganun po ang lapit
But
ko
it
sa
can be
kanila.
said, General Calima, that you know that they got 50 million and then pumapasok ka ngayon at sasabihin mo, tutulungan kita na pumaparte ka. Can it be said?
Well, but Your Honor, the
Remember,
intention...
I was also mayor and I dealt with police, I dealt with intelligence, I dealt with security problems from the insurgency when I was mayor. Chairman of Subic, I was also Secretary of Tourism, and I'm always very sensitive about tourist crimes. So do not tell me that you're trying to milk it because kung talaga nahuli mo na, you have the evidence, like now, di namin alam yung pinag-uusapan nyo, ngayon pala, ito palang dalawa ito, tumanggap ng 50 million, wala silang kamuwang-muwang. 8 oras silang kasama itong tao na nagdadala ng tao na marami at hinihintay nila para silang tinatakaw, 2 supot muna, 3 supot, tapos bigla ka ngayon papasok, matutulungan ka namin, parte ako. Pwede ba yan? Can I say that, you think?
Yes, Your Honor.
Of course. Now, I will ask you now, do you still have 18 million pesos of this money?
This is part of the evidence po that I filed against them for plunder at ang ebidensya po ay nasa custody na ng PNP.
But you got 18 million. Where did you get that 18 million?
Dinala po nila sa akin because
Sino sila?
si dating Associate Commissioner Argusino and dating Associate Commissioner
Ano
Lopez.
nila? Sa opisina mo?
Hindi po, sa isang opisina po dito sa Quezon City po.
Teka na. Nawala tayo dito ah.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, kasi balikan ho natin, before General Calima was interrupted, Mr. Chairman, he was talking about the talk
November
between
30.
November 30. Baka, I think it's important na marinig natin papaano sinabi sa kanya. Kasi he was supposed to share that story before he was interrupted.
No. It was not interrupted. I just got called because alam ko na may 18 million siyang hawak eh. And sa akin, pag lapitan mo ang tao, tutulungan kita at humawak ka ng 18 million, nakisawsaw ka.
Mr. Chairman, related question, sir.
Okay, good. I'm not trying to If you like, you can go ahead and ask questions. Kaya lang magiging hurly-burly ang takbo natin eh. We're trying to get this part of the problem. Then you can all ask us questions after we get the whole information. Go ahead, if you want to ask.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Gaya ng sinabi ni Chairman, lahat nitong mga tanong natin could actually be in the context of an even broader investigation sa infrastructure ng illegal online gaming industry dito sa Pilipinas. Pero gusto ko rin tutukan yung mga tanong na tinututukan ni na Chairman at ng mga kasama ko dito sa Blue Ribbon. Halimbawa po, yung tungkol sa pera, dun sa alleged bribe or sa bribe. Halimbawa po, paulit-ulit na sinasabi ni Attorney Argosino na gumagawa sila ni Attorney Robles ng investigation. At this point, Mr. Chairman, parang hindi na malinaw sinong nag-iimbestiga kanino, sinong nag-entrapment operation kanino. Pati si Attorney Argosino ay sinabi ilang beses sa media na nag-entrapment operation laban kina Lam at saka Sombero. So kung pong investigasyon talagang ginagawa ninyo, Attorney Argosino, Attorney Robles, at that point, within the so many long hours na kasama sa Mr. Sombero, nagdala ng 2 bag, sinundan ng nagdala ng 3 pang bag, bakit pa kailangan tanungin para saan yan? Kung talagang investigasyon yan o kung talagang entrapment operation yan, hindi po ba obvious yan, Mr. Chairman?
Maraming pong salamat, Your Honor. Yun nga po yung aking tinutumbok na investigasyon dahil matagal na po sa industriya si Jack Lam at bakit po hindi napapailan ng kaso? Ang tinitingnan ko po dito, this is a violation of anti-human trafficking law, Your Honor. This is a large-scale anti-human trafficking. No, kanina po, tinanong po sa akin ni Senator Villanueva, bakit hindi ko po sinabi? Dahil at that time po ay nag-investigate pa ho ako. At that time, Senator Villanueva, wala pa hong records na magdidirect kung talagang involved si Jack Lam. Dahil based on the records po ng BI, at the time na
Mr. Chairman,
December 7.
But he had the guts to go to the media and tell everyone na may ganito. During the hearing, Mr. Chairman, Attorney Argosino, you can talk to the chair. You can ask for executive session.
May I
But to
apologize?
conceal that very important information, sorry pero
May I apologize?
kapal lang.
Let me just...
Saka, Mr. Chair, just to connect to what Senator Villanueva has said, iba pa pong mabigat na issue yung sinasabi nyo ngayon na human trafficking. Pero yung iniimbestiga ninyo o yung ine-entrapment operation ninyo, ayon sa sinabi nyo sa amin kanina at sa media ilang beses, hindi ba yung moment para mahuli yung ebidensyang hinahanap nyo sa investigation o yung moment ng entrapment sa isang entrapment operation ay nung nagpasok ng 2 bag at nagpasok ng 3 pang bag, kailangan pa bang tanungin kung para saan ba yan? Hindi nga po ba obvious, Mr. Chairman?
Your Honor, hindi po entrapment yung tinitingnan namin. Kung nabuo po yung aming investigation, magpa-file po kami talaga ng criminal case. As lawyers, our thrust po is to file a criminal case against Jack Lam. At the
Mr.
time po-
Chairman, I'm sorry to interrupt Attorney Argosino, but in fact, I am just quoting what the attorney has been quoted saying to media. For example po sa Philippine Star, December 14, immigration executives, it was an entrapment that backfired.
That's his defense.
Yes, that is what he has said. So hindi po ba, Mr. Chairman, perfect moment to clinch an entrapment operation is kapag nagpasok na ng 2 bag, 3 bag. By the way, Mr. Chairman, ang City of Dreams ba ay may CCTV all those long
All
hours
the
na nandun sila?
CCTVs were collected from City of Dreams. A casino is loaded with security.
That's right,
Kaya
Mr.
nga,
Chairman.
How can you say it's entrapment?
And kung na-capture po ng City of Dreams yung 7-8
Cannot be
hours na
entrapment
yun,
because the money has been held for more than almost 2 weeks. How
And
can
then-
it be entrapment?
yes, Mr. Chairman, at kung nakuha po ng City of Dreams yung CCTV na yan, naalala ko lang kanina, bakit po yung Shangri-La, wala pong CCTV ng ilang minuto lamang na nandun si Secretary.
That's why we made that request.
Yes,
We made
Mr.
that
Chairman, thank you.
With your permission, let me just finish with Kalima, please. Kapag katapos ko kay Kalima, we can go ahead and, let me just finish. Kailan mo kinuha yung 18 million? Alam mo yun, nagtataka ako eh.
Dinala po yun nung December 9 po.
December 9. Nagpunta ka sa kanya December 4. By December 9, meron kang 18 million.
Opo. And I informed Commissioner Morante about this, na ito na yung result ng counterintelligence operations namin. Ang sinabi niya sa akin po ay mag-report ako. I-brief ko ang ating Secretary of Justice dahil sabi niya, you're in a better position to brief the SOJ. So I was contacting naman po yung si SOJ, but I was not given a chance to...
In point?
Mr. Chair, saan mo galing yung 18 million? Parang hindi ko na-establish.
Dinala niya, tatanong, pinapa-establish ko sa kanya eh. Dinala yung pera sa inyo.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nitong dalawa.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yung 50 million.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right? Kailan dinala yun?
December 9, Your Honor.
Oh, December 9. Pero December 4, nagpunta ka na sa kanila.
Yung pagpunta ko po sa kanila na sinasabi ni dating Sir Commissioner Argusino, tulad nga po ng sinabi ko sa inyo, this was part of a counterintelligence operation. The objective po is to get more information para ma-identify namin kung sino yung mga involved pa, kung merong involved dito sa ginagawa nila ng extortion, and to be able to get our hands on ng stronger evidence po against them.
Believe me, I'm trying to listen to you and trying to believe what you're saying. December 4, you went there and told them, I have the drop on you. Meron akong TV, nakita kayo, tumatanggap ng pera. So December 9, pinapunta mo sila o nagpunta kayo? Argusino, did you go there? I'm sorry, Mr. Argusino.
Siya po yung nag-arrange ng venue.
So in-arrange niya.
Siya po.
Ba't ka pumayag? Natakot ka na?
Actually, mix na po ang feelings ko nun. Pero gusto
No,
ko...
I'm not asking you for your feelings. You keep telling me your feelings.
Okay.
Hindi ebidensya yun.
Okay.
Alright?
Yun ho yung intention niya eh. Gusto niya kung... nag-usap po kami actually noong December 8. Ng gabi. Ito ho yung nangyari sa...
you know, you have all the... Kami, yung mga staff dito, ginamit namin lahat ang magagawa namin. Lumalabas yan December 8, nagpunta kayo. Wala sa amin yan. Sige, sabi mo, ano nangyari sa December 8?
Noong December 8 ho, mga 7 p.m., tumawag po sa akin si General Kalima. Sabi niya sa akin, Sir, mag-usap tayo. So, ano ho yun, mga 7 o'clock, siya po yung nag-set ng venue dito po sa Promenade.
Pag nag-usap kayo, sir, mag-usap tayo. Pwede ba dali mo yung pera dito?
Hindi po ganun.
Ano sinabi niya?
Sinabi po niya mag-usap tayo.
Mag-usap lang. Tapos?
So, dito tayo mag-usap sa Promenade, doon ho sa Yellow Cab. Gabi na po ito.
Sige.
And then dumating po ako.
Nagpunta kayo doon?
Nagpunta
Sama
ako.
si Commissioner Robles?
Hindi ho, malayo po siya eh. Nasa bahay na po siya.
Tinawagan mo siya?
Alam po niya.
Hindi ko tinatanong. Tinawagan mo siya o hindi?
Tinawagan ko po siya.
Bakit mo sagutin yung tanong?
Ay, sorry.
Yes or no?
Sorry, Your Honor. Sorry, Your Honor.
Tinawagan mo siya. Hindi siya makapunta dahil malayo. Ikaw na lang napunta.
Opo.
May kasama kang iba.
Wala po, Your
So,
Honor.
napunta ka doon.
Yes, Your Honor.
Dalawa kayo ni General Kalima.
Yes, Your Honor.
Masarap ba yung pizza? Relax ka lang.
Yellow Cab po, Your Honor.
Ha?
Yellow Cab po. Yung,
Yellow Cab. Ito nga, di ba pizza? Gusto na sa pizza. So anyway, pagdating doon, ano nangyari?
Doon na ho siya nagsabi na tutulungan ko kayo, pero dalhin mo yung goods.
Hindi December 4.
Hindi pa po siya nagsasalita tungkol doon sa money.
Sinabi niya lang may
For the
cake
first
siya.
time po. For the first time lang po niya sinabi nung December.
December 7, sinabi siya, tutulungan ko kayo.
Nagsimula po ng December 1 po yan. December 1, December 2, and then December 4 po, inibita niya po kami.
Anong nangyari sa December 1?
Ito po yung sinasabi ko po kanina. Na pumunta po sa akin. For the first time nga po, sinabi niya sa akin na I have the recording, alam ko na po yung entire na...
So December 1 yan?
December 1.
Wala na siya sinabi yun, yun lang?
Wala po siyang pera.
Wala siya sinabi, wala siya pinaiwati?
Wala po.
Ba't mo sinasabi sa amin yan? Hindi kami nagnakaw niyan, hindi kami nanghingi dyan, di mo sinabi yan?
Sinabi ko po sa kanya na nag-investigate po
ba't di mo kinukwento?
Kasi nga po, nung pumunta po siya sa akin, kino-confront niya po ako.
That was there to confront you. Kinonfront ka.
And then, ang pumasok sa isip ko, kasi po, if I may po, I have the instruction from Secretary Aguirre, huwag makipag-deal kay Kalima. That was po yung special instruction sa akin.
When was that?
Maski po nung ano pa po.
When was that? What day?
November 25 po.
25?
Yes, Your Honor.
Secretary Aguirre?
That was the day before we met in November 26 at the BGC.
That's correct. December 26 ay nag-meet. Bakit mo sasabihin sa kanya, huwag kang makipag-usap kay Kalima, December 25?
It's about
Hindi
this.
naman Dilima ang pangalan no, Kalima.
Actually, I told them that do not, exactly I could remember, do not coordinate. Kasi sabi sa akin ni General Sombero, I'm coordinating always with General Kalima. Sabi ko, I told him, do not coordinate with
Does that mean
Kalima.
that you do not have any confidence with Kalima?
Do not coordinate with General
Sir?
Kalima. Coordinate, yes,
Does that mean you have no confidence in him?
because I've been receiving many texts.
Derogatory
that,
information.
Derogatory to General Kalima that together with Colonel Chan, they could be responsible for the escape of the...
Just as an afterthought, is that why you got SAF to assist you in this raid?
No, Mr. Chairman. Actually,
You use immigration to raid,
that's right.
but they were not sufficient.
They were not
Remember?
sufficient.
So, okay. So you did not have confidence for it because you were getting malinformation. Is that correct?
That's right, Mr. Chairman.
So he told Mr. Argusino that you should not coordinate with him.
I told,
Why did you
I
tell
think
him
I
that?
told that to General Sombero.
General Sombrero.
Because General Sombero told me I'm always coordinating with General Kalima. So
What
I
did he
don't-
tell you? Was that, so this is the time that you met in Shangri-La. was
no, this
November
day-
26.
I think
This is November 25.
my text is before November, before our meeting in Shangri-La. Because reports been reaching me that some men of General Kalima and Colonel Chan are responsible for the escape. I don't know, this is only the report, but I'm not sure if it's true.
So it was texted to you that General Kalima and
Colonel Chan,
Colonel Chang were responsible for the escape.
yes, Mr. Chairman.
And that is why you told him. But did General Sombrero tell you himself? That means you met him. When was the first time you met General Sombrero? The very famous and elusive General Sombrero.
I met him when we were appointed. When I was appointed by President Duterte to head the task force on steel, and so we need resource person, and somebody endorsed General Sombero to be our resource person. So I think we met him for the first time in September last year at the DOJ, and he was able to speak to us as a source person for two
So he
times.
was giving information to the President? Ganun ba?
No, Your Honor. We need some resource person because very few people understands the operations of the STL.
Online gaming. That's right.
No, not online gaming. STL or PCSO.
Mr.
So
Chair.
this is the small town lottery.
Ah, yes. STL.
Not online gaming.
Wait,
This is under the PCSO. Now we wanted to because the
And
person
Sombrero was supposed to know this.
supposedly, but later on he said that my forte is online gaming. I'm going to introduce you the person who knew about small town lottery, and he introduced me Mr. Gonzales of Quezon.
Sir?
Mr. Gonzales of Quezon.
Mr. Gonzales of Quezon.
Yeah,
Province.
the one who operates the Quezon Province STL.
STL. Hindi yung weteng. STL ito.
Well, actually, STL was founded in order to kill Weting.
I'm aware of
And,
that.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. And from our study, really, STL was able to kill Weting.
Really?
Yes. Although they're magpinsan po
I'm
yung
sorry, I
STL.
don't agree with you.
Mas magpinsan po yung STL at saka Weting.
Hindi mo
But-
magpisa yan.
Ganito po yan eh. Yung STL, wala yang binibigay kahit anong...
Konti lang binibigay sa gobyerno.
Wala po, yung Weting wala. Itong STL, supposedly, dapat meron. But during the operation of STL, only about 10 to 15%
Correct.
are remitted. So at least sa STL, merong nire-remit po sa gobyerno. At isa pa po,
So yun ang ibig nyo sabihin. Mas
yung,
nagbibigay yung kesa sa weteng. Eh, wala naman talaga binibigay yung weteng. Eh.
yung pong Weting, 39 numbers. Ang STL is only 38. And they are duly franchised or licensed by PCSO. Ang Weting po hindi. Kaya, although yung sinasabi,
Wala naman isa talaga yung waiting.
marami nagpoprotesta na hindi tuloy-tuloy yung waiting sa doon sa lugar namin. Hindi po
lang
yun.
po waiting,
Yung
pati
po
ba
yung,
siya?
yung po yung mga bookies ng STL. Hindi na po waiting yan.
Opo, so doon niya nakilala si Sombrero.
Opo.
So malakas ang loob niya, lumapit sa iyo at sabi, hindi niya sinasabi maging ninong kayo before that. Ngayon lang nung mahuli.
Hindi po, actually, Sombrero was endorsed to us. I could no longer remember kung sino endorsed to be our resource person when it comes to STL.
So, STL siya, pati kayo sa illegal immigrants at saka sa online gaming, kasama siya.
When he was our resource person sa STL, sinabi po niya, ang forte ko talaga online gaming, Secretary. Kaya i-introduce kita doon sa talagang nakakaalam ng STL. Dinala po niya sa akin si Mr. Gonzales.
Sir, let me get your permission to cut to the chase. Sinabi niyo sa kanya, kay Commissioner Argusino, huwag ka makipag-deal kay General Calima.
Sinabi ko po yun.
Dahil sa information, General Calima was involved in the escape of many of these people that you caught.
Hindi ko po sinabi yun. Actually, yung pong text kong yun was given to Wally Sombrero, not to Attorney Argusino. Alam ko naman kasi na makakarating kay General Calima yun. Kaya yung text kong yun ang unang-una do not deal with General Calima. Deal with the 2 associate commissioners and 3 other people.
So deal with the 2 commissioners, do not deal with Calima.
Ang una po yung do not deal with Calima.
Wala yun.
Yun ang una.
Yun ang
sa
una.
text ko. To emphasize that. Then deal with the 2 commissioners with and another one from BI, si Jake Licas, and 2 persons from the DOJ. 5 po yung sinasabi kong doon ka magpag-deal.
Mr. Chairman.
Sir, we just have to finish with the Calima. General Calima, nalaman mo ba yung message niya?
Yes, sir.
Na walang tiwala sa Secretary of Justice?
Yun nga po, kasi these are, sinabi ko rin naman po sa ating mahal na Secretary of Justice that he has been receiving a lot of unprocessed information. That's why I have always wanted to talk to him po, para masabi ko naman yung side
So
ko.
you had a problem with that, right?
Opo.
Okay. But based on that, nalaman mo nagkaroon ng operation itong mga ito kay Wally Sombrero. Sombrero ba? Sombrero. Sombrero.
Hindi, Sombrero.
Wala nga. Kaya nga. Sombrero naman sinabi ko. Now, based on that, nilapitan mo sila ngayon. Matutulungan kita. December 1 muna. Sabi mo kanina, ano nangyari? December 2, ano nangyari?
Pumunta po siya kay Attorney Robles.
Pinadama niya kabila.
Ganun din po yung sinabi.
Diba? Ikaw magsabi sa akin nun.
December 2, pumunta po si General Calima and then...
What exactly did he tell you?
Yun nga po na meron, alam daw po niya, kasama niya si Sombrero from the start, na in-inform siya ni Sombrero kung ano nangyari sa City of Dreams at saka dun sa Crown Hotel. At sabi niya meron siyang copy ng recordings at saka ng CCTV.
Ano sinabi niya sa'yo?
Ang sabi niya po hindi niyo ako sinasama kasi. Nagbiro siya po ng ganun.
Ano nagbiro?
Mr. Chairman, for the record, hindi pa pumuputok sa media yan. Yung time na yan.
Correct. I will remember that. Hindi niyo ako sinasama dyan. Pabiro.
Yun yung ganun
Iba yung
gesture
nagbibiro.
po.
Iba yung pabiro.
Ganun pong gesture ang...
Pabiro o nagbibiro?
Pabiro po.
Pabiro. So, hindi siya nagbibiro. Okay. So, yun ang una. Ano
That's it
sabi mo?
po. So, ang ginawa ko na lang po na I did not respond and then sabi ko, ganun ba? Sabi ko, bakit naman, I just told him, bakit kilala mo si Sombrero? And sabi niya, nagre-report sa kanya noong day 1 pa lang. And then I told this incident to Attorney Al Argusino.
May I ask my colleagues if you want to ask a question concerning the question at hand? Because it's really very convoluted, as you know. We're trying to get the whole story. And then after that, we can really go to other places. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I have to tell you. So, if you all agree with that, we'll continue. Now, having said that, Ang sabi mo, matagal mo lang kilala si Sombero. Kilala mo? Kilala mo si Sombero?
Ay, hindi po. Hindi ko po kilala si Sombero.
Sabi mo, bakit mo kilala si Sombero?
Yan po ang sinabi ko kay General Kalima. Nagtaka po kasi ako, bakit kilala mo si Sombero? Bakit nagkakausap pala kayo? Ini-inform ka ng mga ganyang informations. Yun po lang ang sinabi ko sa
Okay,
kanya.
so wala na yun ang pinag-usapan niya.
Opo, yun lang po.
Okay, sure. Yes, sir. Secretary of Justice.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to ask permission to attend the cabinet meeting.
Yes, I already
1:30.
mentioned that, sir.
So may I be allowed to leave? But before I leave, I would like to be fair to General Kalima. General Kalima really asked me to meet me and explain. And I told sa text back ko kay General Kalima that I'm willing to
Listen to him.
to meet him. But events came so fast. So we were taken by events.
You were
That's why
taken.
we were not able to meet.
Before you leave, sir, we will take note of that. The gracious lady secretary, the senator.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just one follow-up question kay Secretary bago sila umalis. Related to an earlier point you made. Sinabi po ni Secretary na wala silang confidence kay General Kalima, kaya pinayuhan si Mr. Sombero na huwag makipag-coordinate sa kanya. Pero sabi din po ni Secretary na instead, makipag-coordinate sa dalawang commissioner and some other individuals. Ang tinutukoy po bang dalawang commissioner ay sina Attorney Argosino at saka Attorney Robles, Mr. Chairman?
That's right, Madam Senator.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Importante po para sa akin yun, and I'll pursue that point with the Secretary kung magpapatuloy pa, I think, sa pagpapatuloy ng hearing ng Blue Ribbon dito. Dahil importante po yung usapin ng pagiging good judge of character natin. Lalo na po sa dami ng mga tanong na nilikha ng iba't ibang resource persons natin ngayon, maraming tanong doon kina Attorney Argosino at Attorney
That's why you
Robles.
appreciate I've tried to
Thank
analyze
you.
it within
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
Yes, Senator De Lima, I hope it's in point because I don't want to get
Let
baka
me
makawalan
first,
ito.
yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. Marami rin po akong tanong kay Secretary Aguirre. Kaya lang,
But he'll be back eh. He'll be
aalis na po. So we can ask him to again attend a subsequent
I'm sure he will.
I'm going to attend, but if I could answer some of your questions, I'm willing to answer the Senator's question.
There are
Now,
so many questions addressed to everyone, including Secretary
I
Aguirre.
understand
Doon
that.
lang po sa punto. Doon lang po sa punto na sinabihan niya sila Argosino na wag makipag-deal kay
No, he did not say
General
that.
Kalima,
He did not say
kay
that.
Wally Sumbero.
ang sinabi ko ay don't
Kanino niyo po
coordinate.
yun sinabi na wag makipag-usap o makipag-deal kina kay General Kalima, kundi kina I'm sorry, Attorney Argosino and Attorney...
Kay General Sombero ko po yung text kong yan.
That's what I was trying to tell you, Senator.
Yes, now, alam ho ba yan nila General Kalima
Kaya nga po sinabi.
and si Commissioner Morente, alam ho ba yan, nakarating ho ba sa inyo yung sinabi ni Secretary Aguirre
Excuse me.
kay Sombero na huwag
Senator,
makipag-usap sa inyo?
I already asked Mr. Kalima about that and he said he knew about it.
Yes. So my next question, interesado po kasi ako dyan. Yan ho ba yung dahilan kung bakit hindi nyo kaagad rineport kay Secretary Aguirre? O hindi nyo pinarating kay Secretary Aguirre na yung mga BI officials na yan na gustong aregluhin yung kaso ay sila, Attorney Argosino and Attorney Robles? Yan po ba ang dahilan? Kasi I cannot imagine na yung commissioner mismo ay hindi yan isusumbong sa Secretary of Justice. Is there a question of trust here? Or is there something else? In other words, bigyan ho natin ng opportunity ang dalawa, si General Kalima and Commissioner Morente, to explain their side. Bakit iniwasan nila to include in the loop yung SOJ mismo about the involvement of Argosino and Robles dyan sa magkikipag-areglo? Yan ho bang dahilan? Dahil alam nyo, dahil sinabi sa inyo ni Sombero na ang instruction o ang sabi ni Secretary Aguirre, huwag makipag-usap sa inyo, kundi sa dalawa.
Ma'am, ang pagkaintindi ko po dito kasi ang pagkaalam ko dito sa pangyayari, si Mr. Sumbero ay nagre-request kay Secretary of Justice Aguirre kung pwedeng matulungan yung grupo ni Lam. Kasi ang sinasabi niya, legitimate naman ang operation ng mga ito at gusto nilang magpatulong in terms of sa pag-transition po from CESA to POGO.
Sino sabi niya? Sino sabi?
Si Mr. Sumbero po.
Sinabi niya sa iyo yan?
Opo.
O dito mo lang nakuha yan?
Hindi po dito. When he briefed me already po noong November 30, nung ikunento niya sa akin kung ano yung background ng nangyari.
Mr. Chair, I'm sorry, but ang pinakatanong ko lang ho, ano ho ba yung pinakadahilan kung bakit hindi nyo talaga sinabi kay Secretary Aguirre? Although you said, you tried, pero later part na po yan. Di ba? Later part na yon na you tried contacting Secretary Aguirre na para nga siguro sasabihin mo na, yun ba yun? Sasabihin mo na yung the ones involved are really Argusino and Robles. Pero yung unang nalaman nyo from Sumbero, kasi si Sumbero ang unang nagsabi sa inyo na meron niyang gustong makipag-areglo. At ang nalaman niyo yung mga pangalan nila, yung identities nila, noong November 30. So even after knowing the identity of those who are making areglo or trying to make areglo, gusto ko lang hong maintindihan, bakit hindi nyo yan tinake up kaagad with SOJ?
Your Honor, kasi hindi pa kumpleto yung aming report. Kaya nga po, to explain kung bakit kami nag-conduct muna ng counterintelligence operation. Dahil tingin namin, hindi pa namin na-validate, hindi pa kami nakakuha ng matibay na ebidensya. Kasi kung titingnan po ninyo yung ebidensya na merong nakuha na sa CCTV na meron silang bitbit na bag. Kaya lang po natin nalaman na sila ay tumanggap ng 50 million dahil sinabi ni Mr. Sumbero na 50 million yon. Pero as far as that CCTV footage is concerned, they were just carrying a bag. So wala naman pong illegal possession ng bag. So kulang po yung ebidensya natin. Ang sunod po ay yung mga text messages. Pero yung text messages, if I can continue.
Go ahead.
Yung text messages naman po, yung iba coded doon. Sinasabi yung 5 folders. Pero kung hindi paliwanag sa iyo na ang ibig sabihin ng 5 folders ay 50 million, as far as that text message is concerned, standing alone, mahina yung ebidensya. Kaya nga po, we decided to continue muna with our counterintelligence operation so that we can dig deeper, makuha namin yung mga dagdag na information.
Umalis na po si SOJ. Meron pa sana ako mga follow-up questions on that addressed to him.
In fairness, Secretary, they asked permission that they would have
Okay,
to
thank
leave
you.
at 12:30. And in fairness, he will come back.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
As a senator, just to prepare your questions. Because we all want to find out what happened here.
Yes,
All right?
everyone.
And that's why I am trying to get to the bottom of this. If I'm directing questions at you, I'm just trying to find out what are the answers. And I think your answer was already given. Hindi connected.
Si Commissioner Morente po, wala pa hong sinasabi tungkol
sige.
dyan. Because you are directly under the SOJ.
Commissioner Morente, go ahead. Answer the question.
Yes, Your Honor. I waited for...
Do you understand the question?
I understand.
Okay,
yes,
go
sir.
ahead.
I did not render the report yet to the Secretary of Justice because I waited upon consultation with General Kalima that we have to get evidences. Gaya nga lang sinabi niya, the bags can always be declared as gifts. Yun ang mga text can always be questioned. So ang usapan namin, let's continue on with the counterintelligence operation. Let's get part or the whole of the evidence and this will be used in filing a case in court. So hindi pa ho tapos yung aming counterintelligence operations. That is why, hindi ko pa ho sinasabi kay SOJ. That's the main reason, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair.
All right.
just in addition to
Go ahead.
very short, Commissioner Morente, all the while ba you are informed of what's happening dun sa mga meetings ni General Calima with Attorney Argusino and Attorney Robles? Yung sinasabi lang from December 1, December 2, December 3. Are you aware of that?
Not all the operational details, Your Honor.
Ano lang po yung aware kayo?
Yun hong entrapment operations on November 30.
Yung December 1, 2, 3, 4, hindi ko kayo aware doon, lalo na nung time na binigay na po yung 18 million na sinet po mismo ni General Calima. Are you aware of
Doon
that?
po sa 18 million nung binigay, I am aware of it, Your Honor.
That's the only day that you are aware.
December 1, Your Honor, General Calima reported to my office informing me that nagkaroon ng entrapment operations nga nung November 30 but did not push through for some reasons. And another information he gave me was yung dalawang associate commissioners were caught on CCTV according to Wally Sombero. So yun po ang naiano sa akin. But on his meeting on December 1, December 2, wala
ko kayong alam doon.
Wala na po.
Mr. Chairman, last lang po, nakakalito talaga Mr. Chairman yung word na entrapment. Pag entrapment po ba, ibig sabihin pawawalan mo? Kasi baka shakedown ho yun.
No, kaya nga, the nature of entrapment is to catch them red-handed either with mark money or with a plan, no? Ano ang plano dito sa entrapment? Ang akala ko, ang entrapment na sinasabi niya, and correct me if I'm wrong, is yun nangyari on November the 26th or the 27th. Pero ang lumalabas dyan after thought lang yun, nakuha mo yung information na nagpalitan ng pera at nakuha mo yung CCTV. So, walang entrapment. Sinasabi naman ni Attorney Argusino, he is still holding on to the money because he's trying to entrap some more people, which is rather stretch, no? I'm trying to really go backward. It's not that I don't want it, but just want to get General Calima. Go ahead. Sige.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just a related question sa tanong ngayon ni Mr. Chairman na kay Commissioner Morente. Then, regular o standard operating procedure ba yan na kapag may natanggap na pera sa isang investigation or entrapment operation or whatever it really is, na paghahati-hatian, iuuwi ng iba't ibang individual na involved sa investigation or operation? Or hindi ba dapat ilalagak sa tamang dapat paghawakan sa BI? Hindi ba may mga procedures kayo to record this as evidence, kung evidence talaga? At saka bakit, Mr. Chairman, sa mga ulat or allegations o kung ano man, pinagati-hatian ng inuwi ng isang ni attorney yung isang halaga, inuwi ng isang attorney yung isang halaga, may dalawa na naiwan kay Sombero. Parang meron din daw kay General Calima. Parang si Commissioner Morente lang ang walang ganong ulat na may parte sa 50 million. So what's going on, Mr. Chairman?
What is going on is obvious. Nagbigay ng pera, inuwi. And I'm trying to establish na some people are trying to make sausaw kung may basis. Kung may basis. Alright? Because I find it ludicrous that a general officer retired goes to these two people that accepted money and tell them, tutulungan ka namin. Tutulungan kita.
Mr. Chairman.
Hindi ko maintindihan yun Dahil dapat ang solution doon, meron akong affidavit, meron akong tape dito, and from what you've already stated, you already have a case for graft and corruption, bribery.
Hindi ba yan yung SOP, Mr. Chair?
Tutulungan kita. At pabiro, ano sabi sa'yo? Pabiro, I can go back to the tape. Ano sinabi sa'yo? Hindi nyo kasi ako sinama.
Hindi nyo ako sinasama.
Hindi nyo ako sinasama. In other words, si Eddie, meron na. Eddie ako. Si Patty, pati ako. Si Sally ngayon, Sally ako. Dito sa kalokohan na ito. Yun ang nangyayari. And that's what I'm trying to find out. You, Mr. General Calima, went to these two people and told them, you have the goods on them. You have to drop on them. Meron kayong TV. Bakit mo sasabihin yun? Ba't hindi mo i-file yung kaso? Report it to the... You would have been in good graces of Secretary of Justice. Oh, ito, nahuli natin itong dalawang bata natin, nagluloko. File natin ang kaso. Nakasaba sa kaso mo, dinala mo sila sa opisina ni General Moran, di ba? Dinala mo sa opisina mo, General? Yung dalawa? Saan ba nagpalitan ng pera dyan sa 50 million?
Not in my office.
Mr. Argusino?
Doon po sa talyer ni General Kalima.
Talyer?
Opo.
Ano talyer?
Meron po siyang sinasabi na safe house. Pag sinabi niya po na safe house yun, Motec repair shop po yun. Dito po
Ang
yun sa
harap
may
repair
Pono.
shop?
Meron po siyang
repair shop ang
repair
harap.
shop po. Hindi,
Sa kanya ba
repair
yun?
shop po talaga.
Sa kanya yun?
Hindi ko po alam.
Does that belong to you, General? Part owner kayo. So, dadalhin mo sa iyong bahay, doon kayo nagpalitan. Anong sinabi sa'yo? Bigay mo sa akin yung 18 million?
Yun po yung napag-usapan namin noong...
Ano napag-usapan niyo?
Noong pong September 8
September?
ng gabi. Dito na po sa
Nandun kayo sa
Yellow Cab po.
Yellow Cab. Ano napag-usapan niyo? Tuloy niyo ako. Kaya nga gusto ko tapusin muna yun eh.
Marami
Go
po
ahead.
siyang minimension kung para saan daw yan, para makatulong. Doon nga po sinabi na humingi po siya ng 18 million. Ang sabi po niya, ibibigay daw po kay Commissioner Morente, kay Montulfo, kay Colonel Chan. Sabi po ni General Kalima, kay Colonel Chan, may isa pa po, yun po yung sinabi niya.
Yung 18 million?
Opo.
So pumayag ka?
Binigay ko po sa kanya.
In exchange for him not revealing the tape?
Not exactly, Your Honor, kasi
Ano not exactly? Ba't ka magbibigay ng 18 million kung hindi mo itatago yung tape?
Your Honor...
Sumakay ka eh. Sumakay ka, bibigay kay Montulfo, bibigay kay Mr. Morente, bibigay kay Chang.
Kasi po, pag tinanggap niya po yun, ito yung sinasabi sa akin ni Secretary Aguirre. Na huwag kang makipag-deal dyan. So, ibig
Hindi niya
sabihin...
sinabi sa iyo, sinabi niya kay Sombrero yun.
Sinabi po niya sa akin na sinabi niya po kay...
Pag kanina, hindi mo sinabi nakaharap siya dyan.
Ay, nauna po siya nagsalita.
Ha?
After po siya po yung nagsalita. Sinabi niya po sa akin na tinext niya po si Colonel, si Sombrero.
Sige, okay, anyway, pagbalik niya, natin yan. But the point is, so sumakay ka na doon, kaya binigay mo yung 18 million. Yung 18 million, nasaan ngayon, General?
Nasa sa CIDG po kasi isama po ito sa ebidensya na i-final ko po na kaso sa Ombudsman.
Which you filed when?
I think December 22 po, Your Honor.
I've been looking at this all the time.
December 22, Your Honor.
December?
22, Your Honor.
22! Doon lang pinail. Ang haba. Ang haba-haba eh. Kaya, alam nyo, kahit na magsabi tayo lahat dito, ang tao nanonood, nakikinig, mawawala ng tiwala sa atin lahat dito, kundi natin mahuhuli itong mga nangyayari ito. Nangyari yan. Comedy of errors kayo eh. So, pinail nyo, December 22, yung 18 million binigay nyo sa CIDG. Di ba NBI ang nag-iimbestiga nito?
Your Honor, the reason why ang CIDG kami nagpatulong sa pag-file ng kaso sa Ombudsman is because nung time na yun po ay parang naguguluhan na rin ako. Una, tinerminate na ako sa ni SOJ, and then there were some personalities na parang lumulutang kasama na yung mga taga-NBI na interesado po dito sa 18 million na nakuha nga namin na ebidensya. So I saw it best na doon pa ako mag-endorse yung kaso for filing sa Ombudsman sa CIDG po.
Mr. Chair?
I hate to say this, but I've been pursuing the matter and with apologies to the police. Mabagal ang IAS, mabagal ang sa police dahil ang sinasabi ng mga tao, kabaro. So, tingin nyo, you cannot blame the public pag sila nagpunta ka sa CIDG dahil kabaro. Ayun, ang PNP natatamaan ngayon, daming kaso tumatama sa PNP ngayon, dapat maayos yan. So, ngayon, ang pinagtataka ko, ba't kailangan pang umabot dyan sa ganyan? In other words, your lawyers, anyway, I will rest my case on this particular issue because I think I have found enough. Now, I leave it now to the rest. Because later on, when we finish with this gentleman, we would have to go to the matter of in-aid legislation, whether meron tayong babaguhin sa immigration, meron tayong babaguhin sa online gaming, whether meron tayong babaguhin sa labor, at marami tayong babaguhin dyan. Alright? So in the meantime, I apologize to everybody. I just wanted to make sure that we follow the whole scenario para alam na ninyo, and then you can now ask your questions na in accordance with what we have found out so far, or you may have some knowledge that we don't know about, you can now ask the questions. Go ahead. I will now go to the time.
Mr. Chair, related lang mo dun sa 18 million. Curious ako, saan galing na bag yun? Bag mo o bag ni Attorney Robles?
Sa akin po yun.
2 million na lang natin.
Hindi po, nag-consolidate ko kami ng evidence nung 27 po ng gabi.
So lahat ng bag nasa iyo na?
Opo. Initially
Thank you,
po,
Mr. Chair.
pinagkatian namin kasi for security reasons, kasi nga po malaki po yung pera, and then sabi namin baka may mangyari. May mangyari po dun sa isa. And then we consolidated it po.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Chair, but I think this point is important, and I'm getting to be very, very curious about all of this. Nabanggit niyo po si Mr. Montulfo. Hindi mo ba siya yung nag-expose? In fact, I think it's the very first time na merong mention of the involvement of 2 BI associate commissioners but without actually naming names. So bakit napasok po sa eksena si Montulfo? Meron ko kayong binanggit kanina na possibly part of the sharing. What gave you that idea na sino bang nagsabi na meron ding parte dapat dyan si Mr. Montulfo?
Actually, ito po yung nag-meeting po kami sa office ni Commissioner Morente ng December 8 po ito. Before po kami mag-meet ni...
Pinatawag po kayo ni Commissioner Morente?
Kami po yung pumunta.
Pumunta kayo kay Commissioner Morente? Ano po ang sinabi?
Doon nga po namin sinabi. Kasi nagugulat po kami. Bakit, ano yung involvement po ni General Calima? Kasi si General Calima po is his Chief of Staff, Intelligence Chief po. So sinabi namin sa kanya, bakit po ganon, sinabihan kami ni General Calima, meron daw siyang audio recording at saka alam daw po niya yung nangyayari. Si Attorney Robles po yung makakapagsabi dahil wala po, papunta pa lang po ako at that time, pero ang nakarinig po ay si Attorney Robles kung paano po tinawagan si Montulfo in speakerphone ni General Calima.
Mr. Montulfo, that's in the office of Commissioner Morente.
Opo.
Because pumunta muna kayo sa kanya, meron kayong sinumbong about that, na bakit may sinabing re-record kayo.
Yes.
So ano nangyari? Parang nagkaroon ng confrontation? Tinawagan niyo rin po, o pinatawag niyo rin mo ba si General Calima? Nung sinabi po ni Attorney Argusino, nung sinumbong?
Yes, Your Honor.
At siyempre si Attorney Robles, tinawag niyo rin po.
Pumunta ko sila sa akin complaining na hinaharas sila ni General Calima about some illegal activities. And so sabi ko, sige, kakausapin ko si General Calima.
In the interest of fair play,
yes,
you also called for General Calima.
In the absence already of the 2 associate commissioners.
Ano po yung sinasabing on speakerphone? Sino yung mga kausap on speakerphone? Nung nandun kayo, nung nandun sila?
Associate Commissioner Robles was there. Yung speakerphone, ma'am, was si Montulfo and Wally Sombero.
And who were the others na nandun na nakarinig ng conversations via speakerphone?
Just the 3 of us.
Just the 3 of you, the 2 commissioners?
No, ma'am. The Associate Commissioner Robles,
General Calima, and
kasi
yourself.
nakaalis na ho si Commissioner Argusino. It was late, I think late in the afternoon already. Kaya nga tinawagan ni Associate Commissioner Robles na pabalikin si Associate Commissioner Al Argusino. So that
Pero wala doon si Attorney Argusino nung nakipag-speakerphone kayo, nakipag-usap kayo with Sombero and Montulfo on speakerphone.
Hindi ho ako nakipag-usap, si General Calima po ang tumawag.
Pero naririnig niyo po?
Naririnig ko.
Because naka-speakerphone.
Yes.
Attorney Robles, narinig mo rin?
Yes po, wala po si Attorney
Narinig mo rin
Argusino.
yung mga pinag-usapan on speakerphone between General Calima on one hand and Sombero on the
Yes po,
other. In another instance, Calima and Montulfo.
yes po, sabi niya po si Montulfo yon, but I'm not familiar with the voice of Montulfo. But he's referring to the news articles that we'll be going to publish.
This was when again? December
December 8. Your Honor.
December 8.
Yes.
And it was 2 days later, December 10, na
Lumabas yung article.
lumabas yung article ni Montulfo without, however, naming names yet. Just 2 BI commissioners at sinasabi rin dun sa article ni Montulfo na meron na rin mga sinumbong sa kanya si Sombero, who was then, according to that article, in protective or under protective custody of the NBI. Was that an accurate information supplied by Mr. Montulfo? And ang susunod ho namin, siguro lahat kami dito, gusto naming malaman ano exactly ang pinag-usapan nung nasa speakerphone, sila Sombero and then si Montulfo.
I think may ano ma'am ni General Calima because he was the one on speakerphone. Ako kasi I was also signing documents during the time that they were having a conversation.
Can you share with us?
Yes, Your Honor. Ang background po nito, kasi ang nagsumbong itong dalawang associate commissioners kay Jerry Morente na inaharas ko raw sila, na I am using daw yung sinasabi ko sa kanila na alam ko dun sa nangyari sa paghingi nila ng pera noong 27 November. Ginagamit ko raw na leverage para po sa promotion ko as Intelligence 5 officer. That is the highest position po for intelligence officer.
So yun ang sumbong nila, na you were using it as a leverage para ma-promote kayo.
Yes,
Because you were just an acting
Yes, Your
intel
Honor.
chief. So hindi nila sinabi o sinumbong kay Commissioner Morente na you are using that as leverage para makipagparte ka rin, makipagpartehan ka rin sa kanila ng whether it's 18 million or whatever amount.
Hindi po. Yun ang sumbong in-report sa akin. Kaya naman kaya ko sila pinatawag para sabihin ko sa kanila na hindi ako interesado talaga na makuha ko yung Intel 5 position. Ang sinabi ko sa kanila, tapos na po ang karir ko sa PNP, narating ko na ang pinakamataas na pwesto na pwedeng ma-occupy ng isang intelligence officer, and that is as Director for Intelligence ng PNP. The only reason why I was interested to apply for that position as Intelligence 5 officer ng Bureau of Immigration is because ako po ay nagre-represent sa Bureau of Immigration sa mga meetings.
So that was your explanation.
Yes,
Kasi
yes,
pinasagot kayo, nagkaroon kagad ng due process dito from Commissioner Morente. So paano mo napasok sa usapan na kailangan tawagan nyo on speakerphone si Sombero tsaka si Montulfo?
Para lang ipakita ko sa kanila na ako ay hindi nagsisinungaling kasi ang sinasabi niya, I'm just making up all these stories. So sabi ko, para malaman niyo sir na hindi ko kayo niloloko, tawagan natin si Montulfo. Kasi si Montulfo po ay tumawag sa akin earlier.
Sino unang tinawagan niyo po? Sombero or Tulfo?
Si Montulfo muna po. Kasi earlier, tinawagan ako ni Montulfo congratulating me po dahil po nga dito sa operation namin against our 2 associate commissioners. So sabi niya, congratulations General,
So
good job.
exactly ano pong mga pinag-usapan niyo na nandun din si Commissioner Morente and Attorney Robles?
Well, basically, I just wanted to establish po sa kanila na alam ni Montulfo. So sabi ko, sir, anong plano ninyo? So sabi niya, expose niya yan sa dyaryo niya, mga ganun po. Basically, yun lang po, tapos natapos na yung communicate yung namin.
Sombero naman po, ano naman po ang...
Ganun din po, kay Sombero naman, tinawagan ko siya para lang makita nila na totoo yung sinasabi ko. So sabi ko, anong plano mo? So sabi niya, sir, nandito na ako sa NBI. I think by that time yata gumagawa na siya ng affidavit.
So ano po ang basehan niyo, Attorney Argusino? Why did you mention Montulfo as possibly part of the sharing?
Binanggit po sa akin kasi humabol po ako, I think 15 minutes after na pinlay po yung audio, yung telephone po. Dumating po ako kasi pauwi na ako, humabol ho ako. Tapos napag-usapan nga po namin na tumawag po pala si General Calima at saka kay Montulfo at saka po kay Wally Sombero.
So Kaninong opinion o kaninong usapin or statement yung about na pwedeng posibleng kasama sa sharing sila General Calima, si Sombero, and even Mon Tulfo. Galing kay Attorney Robles?
Yun po yung napag-usapan, yun po yung sinabi sa akin ni General Calima nung nandun po kami sa Promenade. Kaya po humingi po siya ng 18 million.
Your meeting, yung meeting ninyong dalawa,
Hindi po ito
sino?
nung hapon po yung meeting with Commissioner Morente. Pero nung umuwi na nga
December
po,
8.
December 8 po. Nung umuwi na po ako, tinawagan po ako ni General Calima. Mag-usap nga tayo, sabi niya po sa akin. Dito tayo mag-meeting.
General Calima, ano ho ba yung mga reaction nila ni Attorney Robles nung ganon, na nakausap mo si Sombero, nakausap mo si Tulfo, at ang sabi mo nga is para ipakita sa kanila na may alam na si Mon Tulfo about dun sa ginagawa nila?
Well, ito po si Associate Commissioner Robles. I think from his expression, he was very devastated.
What do you mean devastated?
Parang halos po umiiyak siya at sinabi nga niya, sinama-sama lang naman ako dyan. Wala naman ako alam dyan. Tapos na yung career ko. Yan po yung sinasabi niya. Tapos,
General, as Commissioner Morente, do you confirm that particular reaction from Attorney Robles?
I confirm it, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, okay. I think at this point, okay lang po yun. I will continue my line of questioning, that line of questioning, and many other questions sa turn ko na lang po. Thank you so much. I'm sorry.
To Senator De Lima. Just because the two gentlemen who are number 1 and 2 in the list, and they have another hearing to go to, so we will now go down the list of the senators to first arrive. But I think Senator Gatchalian will yield first to Senator Pacquiao. Thank you, Senator De Lima.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and address to Attorney Argusino. Attorney Argusino, sa mga paliwanag na narinig ko ngayon sa inyong lahat, marami pang katanungan dito pero iksiyan ko na lang yung mga katanungan ko, pero itong mga katanungan ko ay napaka-importante na gusto ko ng kasagutan na you're under oath dito na magsasabi ka ng totoo. Gusto ko ng kasagutan na kahit na grade level lang ang isang tao ay maintindihan. Nagkaintindihan po ba tayo?
Opo, Your Honor.
Okay. Sabi nyo, nagkanda kayo ng investigation, tama?
Totoo po yan, Your Honor.
Totoo yun. Tapos yung pera na kinuha ninyo, kumuha kayo ng pera, di ba?
Yung pong 48 million, Your Honor.
48 million?
Yes, Your Honor.
Bakit kailangan nyo paghatian yung 48 million?
For security reason, Your Honor.
Okay. Dinala nyo sa bahay, dinala mo sa bahay mo yung...
Totoo po yun, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, nung dinala mo sa bahay, alam ba ni Secretary, ni-report mo ba kay Secretary Aguirre?
Hindi po, Your Honor.
Hindi, wala siyang alam na may dinala kayong pera doon sa bahay ninyo?
Wala po, Your Honor.
Gusto ko yung malinawin dahil parang itong lakad ninyo yung ibang although alam ni Secretary Aguirre yung pagkikipag-usap ninyo, pero yung pagtanggap nyo ng pera mukhang nakikita ko na hindi alam ni Secretary.
Tama po yun, Your Honor.
Tama?
Tama po.
Tama, okay. Okay, you're a lawyer, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Once the evidence o piece of evidence na dinala mo sa bahay ninyo, the integrity of evidence is wala na. Kasi dinala nyo sa bahay. Hindi mo na kailangan na, hindi mahirap na gamitin na evidence yun.
With all due respect, hindi po yung ganun na pananaw ko dahil nag-iimbestiga po ako, Your Honor.
Okay. Nung tumanggap ka ng pera, ikaw ba ay bumili ng relo na patik-bilip?
Your Honor, hindi po. Because ano po ito, Your Honor, intact po yung pera. From the time na nasa akin, 13 days po. Wala, even yung binigay ko po kay General
Sigurado ka ba dyan? Sigurado ka?
Sigurado po ako, Your Honor, na wala po. Hindi ko po ginalaw yung pera, Your Honor.
Bakit yung nakita sa video yung pera na nahulog, tapos yung i-present nyo sa media, iba na yung pagkaano ng pera?
with all due respect, Your Honor, intact po yung pera. Kung ano po yung binigay ko po, maski po yung bag na tinanggap ko po, yun din po yung bag na binigay ko po kay General Calima.
Kasi yung mga sagot ninyo kanina nung tinatanong kayo ni Senator Golden, our chairman of this committee, maraming mga katanungan na maraming kasagutan ninyo na yung katanungan niya na ang sagot ninyo hindi ako sangayon. Hindi ako natutuwa.
Naiintindihan ko po, Mr. Senator.
Gusto ko magsasabi kayo na to dahil hindi lang ito ang huling investigasyon, kundi may marami pang mga magkakandang pa kami ng mga committee hearing at kayo ipapatawag at gusto ko magsasabi kayo ng totoo dito.
Naiintindihan ko.
Magkaintindihan ba tayo? Marami pa ang katanungan pero may isang committee pa ako pag importante. So, yun lang, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
I think the points are well taken. I have to agree with Senator Baca when he says when you take home the evidence, you compromise the evidence. It becomes tarnished. But nonetheless, it is accepted anyway. Senator Gatchalian, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I will make this very quick and concise. Mr. Chair, I just want to focus on another topic but related to this whole incident. Yung sentro po na personalidad, si Mr. Lam, no, that I kept on hearing earlier. I just want to direct my questions to PAGCOR since I think the negosyo po ni Mr. Lam is based on gambling and internet operations. To PAGCOR, gaano katagal na nag-ooperate si Mr. Lam dito sa Pilipinas?
Sa approximate po namin na operations siya, mga 10 years. Pero hindi ho namin talaga nasisiguro kasi ho.
Paano niyo masisiguro?
Kasi po yung... Ay, sorry po.
Gaming siya, di ba? And to operate gaming in our country, kailangan ng consent ng PAGCOR.
No, I was talking about the online gaming that he was operating.
Mr. Lam's gaming operation.
For the total operating period that Jack Lam, he has been operating since 1999.
1999. Yes, so since 1999, nandito na raw po siya.
Yes.
Alam niyo ba kung magkano ang kinikita niya taon-taon? Do you have any estimates kung magkano kinikita ni Mr. Lam? I'm assuming malaki ho to dahil he can offer 50 million in one go. So, meron ba kayong estimates?
For a figure near to what he is really earning,
a year,
wala po kaming maibigay sa inyo ngayon eh. Pero for his junket operations, he was giving us 1% of his earnings.
So magkano ang kita ni Lam net every year?
For the moment, Senator, wala po kami documents.
Sige,
we can provide you the documents.
For 2016, magkano ang kinita niya sa gaming operation?
We will verify the numbers, Senator, but just to give the committee an idea of the share that he's providing, he has licenses with PAGCOR for casino operations, junket operations, and phone betting. Ang wala po siya yung online. And meron pong mga katapat na mga percentages yan. And yun
but diba nagre-remit sila sa inyo ng 1% supposedly?
Which we are contesting.
He's remitting some amount to you as PAGCOR. Tama?
For the moment, Senator, we do not have the accurate numbers to provide, but we will
so
assure
nobody
you.
knows.